Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let the world around you fade. Together, we will journey to a realm where myths come alive and mysteries whisper their secrets. This is your moment to pause, to wonder, and to escape. The bones of Assal's pig, the feast that never ended. A land of plenty and a curious legend. Long ago, in the Emerald Hills of ancient Ireland, tales spread of a wondrous pig whose bones held a power so strange, even the wise druids whispered about it only in secret. The pig had belonged to Assal, a mysterious figure said to dwell between the mortal world and the realm of the gods. What made Assal's pig legendary wasn't just its size or flavour. It was what happened after it was eaten. For you see, no matter how many times the pig was cooked, carved and devoured, its bones could be gathered, placed back in the cauldron and boiled again. And from the shimmering broth, the pig would rise anew, whole, hot and ready for another feast. This magical beast became a prize more valuable than gold, sought by warriors, kings and even the etched themselves. The arrival of Fionn Mac Cumhaill. Word of the pig's magic reached the ears of Fionn Mac Cumhaill, the great leader of the Fianna. Ever a lover of riddles, legends and the hunt for hidden truths, Fionn became fascinated by the tale. If such a pig truly existed, he reasoned, it could feed his warriors forever, ending the struggles of famine and hardship. Guided by the advice of a wandering druid, Fionn journeyed with a small band of his most trusted companions to the Forgotten Isle, where mist never lifted and shadows moved even when the wind was still. There, deep within the forest so old the trees remembered the beginning of time, they found the remains of an ancient hall. In the centre lay a cauldron, cracked and covered in ivy. Nearby were bones, picked clean yet humming with a faint warmth. Fionn knew, without a doubt, he had found Assal's pig. A feast with consequences. Fionn's men gathered firewood and lit a great blaze. As the bones boiled, the scent of roasting meat filled the air, thick and rich, unlike anything they had ever known. As the legend promised, the pig reformed, perfect and steaming in the cauldron. That night, the warriors feasted. Strength returned to their limbs. Wounds seemed to close, and laughter echoed like it hadn't in many moons. But then, something strange happened. The forest grew quieter. The stars above seemed to pulse, and one by one, the warriors began to dream. Not of their past, but of memories not their own. Fionn saw visions of Assal, of gods walking the earth, of feasts that turned to curses, and of bargains struck in desperation. The curse of eternal hunger. The next morning, the pig was gone. The bones lay bare once more. But when Fionn tried to speak, his voice caught in his throat. His stomach growled, aching for more. Not just food, but that pig. Each warrior awoke with the same hunger, that same gnawing ache that no bread or broth could soothe. The druid's voice echoed in Fionn's mind. It feeds you, yes, but you must feed it too. It remembers. It binds. They had taken the feast, but not honoured its origin. A trial of honour and remembrance. Desperate to break the curse, Fionn returned to the forest. There he sat before the bones and began to sing. Not a song of war, but one of gratitude, of memory, of Assal, the forgotten one, who had shared his bounty with the world. As he sang, the cauldron glowed once more. The pig reformed, not just of meat and bone, but of memory and magic. This time, Fionn and his men did not feast in greed, but in reverence. The curse was lifted. And so, the bones of Assal's pig remained hidden once more, only to be found by those who seek not only to be fed, but to remember. A lesson in gratitude and the balance of giving. The tale of Assal's pig is more than just a tale of magical food. It's a story of respect, remembrance, and balance. To receive without understanding, to take without giving back, is to invite a hunger that nothing can fill. But to honour the source of our blessings, to share and to remember, is to find a richness that never fades. So when you next sit down to a warm meal, think of Assal's pig, not with fear, but with gratitude. For all things magical begin with thankfulness. As the whispers of myth fade into the stillness, carry their magic with you into the world. Until we meet again, may your spirit wander, and may your days be filled with wonder. Thank you for listening to Whispering Myths. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more, be sure to subscribe to Whispering Myths. That way, you won't miss out on any of the magical tales that I share. Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment. Thank you for listening, and until we meet again, may the whispers of myths guide your dreams.